and welcome back to my channel. I'm the creator of Skullhead Gardening, Cooking, and DIY. Today we're going to be making a bone broth because I went through my freezer and I have absolutely nothing left. So I usually make a large batch. I use this bone broth to start my soups, add it to recipes where it requires beef or chicken broth. So it's really handy to have around. So let's get started.
So here I have 10 cups of water, and I have a mixture of both fresh and frozen vegetables. So right now I'm just going to put my bones in. They do have marrow in them. So I've got 3 that will fit on the bottom. I've got 4 large fresh carrots that I had in the fridge, so I'm going to add that to it. And I only had frozen celery, so I'm going to add about 2 cups of frozen celery. I'm going to add 3 cloves of garlic, and I'm also going to add 2 cups of onions. Now I have both fresh and frozen. I just needed to get rid of some onions, so those go in. And I also have 2 bay leaves that are going in. Now it looks like I'm putting 3 in, but they're actually broken up, so it's equivalent to, say, 2. I'm also going to add a teaspoon of salt. And now I'm going to add a teaspoon of peppercorns. I'm going to give it a little stir. I mean, most of the stuff is all floating at the top. It's not going to settle until it starts cooking, but I'm just going to give it a little stir before I put the lid on. And that's it.
So what I've done is I've put the lid on, I put it on low, and it's just going to sit on my counter now for about 48 hours. And it's just going to cook away, and then when it's done, I'll bring it back and we'll go to the next process. Until then. So it's been 48 hours, and I've already turned off my bone broth so that it would cool, so I could show you what the next steps are. I'm going to be making a soup this evening, so I'm going to set some aside for my soup. And if you're interested in seeing my chicken noodle soup, leave a comment below, and I'll put a video together for you. And then I'm also going to bag a little bit of the broth so that I can have some in my freezer for some other recipes that I might be doing.
So here's my crock pot. I've got the lid still on it. So I'm going to remove the lid and show you what my bone broth looks like. Now it's cooled down quite a bit, so that's why you see all these pieces of fat on top. There's not very much, but I'm going to start with removing the solids, and then we'll go from there. So now that I have all my solids removed, I'm going to start bagging 2 cups worth into the bags that I have. I've labeled them, put the date on them so that I know when they're in the freezer and I'm looking for stuff, I know exactly when I've made it. Now the broth is good up to 3 months in the freezer. As far as the fridge is concerned, I would use it within a week, and then yeah, I wouldn't use it any longer or leave it in the fridge any longer than that.
So that's how you make a simple bone broth. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.